I need to share. I'll share something with you on that. That was for Zurich Insurance, and I've done a couple of jobs for Zurich. This was one of them, and then I had another one where the head of risk came and did some demolition management training, and you'll say, well, why did he do that? And I'll explain why in a second. This was down on the south coast in England, where the trust asked me to just do a snap visit, just to make sure things were going okay with the demolition. Now, one of the most high-risk activities in demolition, besides asbestos, is soft strip. You and I know soft strip is high risk, generally lower skilled people, and sometimes subcontracted, where they're motivated to, they get paid with what they recover. So they strip out the slates, the timbers, the nice shiny stuff, the copper, etc., before the building is demolished. So on this site, when I arrived at the hospital, I said, is there any soft strip going on? And they said, yeah. I said, so I went in to the first building. So that's me walking into this building, Victorian building. It was sleeping or quarters for the nurses. And when I went in, I noticed multi-foam around the copper pipes, the heating pipes that were running through the floors. And of course, each floor has got 250 mil. And when you see honeycomb, any of you surveyors, any asbestos surveyors here? No, okay. But a surveyor should spot that. It's a bit like a crunchy bar. You're probably thinking, what's a crunchy bar? It's not Friday, is it? That's crunchy. But this stuff was been sealed around to stop any asbestos that's gone between the floor void coming below. And the gentlemen that were stripping out this building were motivated by something. I think it might have had something to do with the copper pipe. So they were resipping the saws with resip saws to cut through the pipe. And then they were carefully pulling this stuff out. And this was 70% amosite asbestos. There's 6 types of asbestos. And I remember walking in and seeing this on the floor, and I said, you need to get everybody, stop work, get everybody out of this building, and we'll put them through a decontamination unit. We'll put them in some transit overalls, and we'll get it tested. And this site agent said, but you don't know whether that's asbestos. I said, I don't, not for certain, but I'm applying the duck principle. And he said, okay, what's the duck principle? I said, well, if it looks, walks, quacks, and farts like a duck, guess what? It's a duck. Exactly. So that's what we did. And yeah, and you know, the motivation is simple. I just want to protect people. And the boys and girls that were doing that had no idea, because they were very focused on recovering the circularity. They were recycling their copper, which at the time would be about 4,000 pounds a ton, and that's what occurred. So I managed to prevent that. What worries me is, how often is this happening?